plan and, of course, the future. But for now, we just want to go to Kileleshwa, where Architects Alliance of Kenya, they're having a press briefing. They want to address the issues of pending approvals by the county government of Nairobi, where they are saying that this is negatively impacting the construction industry. Let's go in there and listen.
To talk about the role of architects in economic development. We are the primary creators of buildings. As the government and the president has said, housing is an enabler of creating jobs. Creating jobs in housing is something that the current government is advocating through affordable housing and other industrial development and other factors. Now, architects design these houses, but we take them to authorities for approval. Now, as drivers of the economy, we do our bit to create the buildings and to facilitate that process, whereby we create the drawings for our clients who will eventually build them and make them spaces for people to live in. During that process, employment is created from the financiers who finance the projects, from the contractors who build, and to the workers who work on those sites. So principally, it starts with the architects. So in long and short, that's who we are. Thank you very much. My name is Architect Kangau Kega.
Maybe.
Are you in communication with relevant government agencies to ensure that your needs are considered during the decision-making process?
We are, as the Architects Alliance and members of the Architectural Association of Kenya, with our Board of Registration of Architects, we work with government, we work with our representatives, and we consult. Like we have just said now, we have engaged the county government once, twice, and we are constantly talking to them. When you see us here, it means that we have reached to a level whereby we want to talk about this. We talk about this independently in our own projects, but then we come together and we share notes. And we are finding that challenge because the end result of a building is to accommodate people, but the trickle down is that it creates economic development. So when somewhere along the way there is a roadblock, then that is what we are saying that it needs to be resolved. Thank you very much.
On your screen are members of the Architect Alliance of Kenya, and they're complaining about the huge backlog of approvals that are pending at the Nairobi City County, which is affecting negatively the construction industry, and they're pleading with the city authorities to try and hasten the process of clearing that backlog. For your information, the system is automated, and we know for sure that there has been delays as the various authorities in terms of the National Construction Authority, Engineers Board of Kenya, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, as well as Engineers Board of Kenya. You know, they are in the process of trying to regularize the approval process for housing plans, and so that somehow explains the delays in those approvals. But we hope that the process is going to be expedited. We are back in the studio. We're discussing education.